Are we gnoming though? The percentages for the stream do not look good here. I'm like, this looks like it's another just atrocious, like not. I am live. Thank you for confirming proof of life here. For now. I don't know, I'm just looking at it's saying like what, 700 out of 5,000? It's got 13% or something. To me, that looks like it's saying it's not running. And it was a slideshow and it was interrupted last time. Okay. It's fine for now. Oh, either that or you're doing that this is fine because it's not. I don't know. If the stream is gonna be dead, then I'm like, maybe I go do something else. But I guess it gives you a chance to catch a banana slime. And I can get... Ugh. Yeah, I put all sorts of stuff on my list for stuff to get from Best Buy. Because I'm like, you know, since I have that third monitor, I might add that third monitor to my setup. So it'll be slightly less. So it'll be slightly more likely that my I will see the chat messages. Okay, so what I'm thinking I want to do for now is just replicate what I'm doing here. Is that dumb and bad? Most likely. Oh, I could switch out the text on here too. Maybe we just do that. That might be an easier way to do that. Ooh, a golden Zen slime that's foil. Those sound like words, like it's rare. Okay, so I might do that instead then. So where is it doing the add a button? Oh, that was, yeah, that was me, wasn't it? Okay, wait, it's like... What is the slime site? Because it's the thing too, is I'm like, I don't know. Okay, I did remember. I added it to my Twitch channel. Oh, I gotta log in, okay. Oh, I have to sign in with Twitch to get to it? Also, it doesn't remember me. I've signed in. I've looked at the slimes before. I was looking at them recently because Adagon was like, "Hey, you want some slimes?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take some slimes. I'll be assigned some slimes." Oh, and now I can see what the whole bard thing was too. So what's the one I just got? That's the foil golden Zen slime. Just cool, I guess. Can you sort them and filter them? I'm assuming that's rarity. A mythic. I got a mythic Pomo at one point. A rare balm slime. Huh. Did it say the there's no there's no about. You can't, okay. Oh, I'm number 2 on catches. Oh, okay, even more reasons to not stream. I may or may not be back. Okay. Did the stream last? Why does that number keep going up so high? Okay, but finally off of the family phone call. So now I can boot up routine, maybe. It's like if the stream isn't working and oh, look who it is. Oh no, now there's a guy talking. I just wanted to catch my slimes in peace. Seems like you guys are having fun without me there. Okay, so yeah, it's like 6:30's not down. Yeah, just make the game, work on the game. It's also because like tomorrow I will not be streaming, so it's like, well, if I play it, do I want here a bit late today. I was playing VR before. That's fun. Also, that's gonna be, I don't know, if I manage to make if I can stop having interruptions via the stream or via the whatever other things. Oh, why no streamy tomorrow? Cause more dating. I got another date. We're gonna go do mini golf and some bowling, and also this silly little like laser maze thing, which is gonna be dumb, but you know, it came as part of the 3-pack, and I was like, you know, I haven't tried it, so this should be fun. But yeah, I'm busy doing IRL stuff. It's weird. I don't know how this happened. My goal was to just have 2 dates this year, and now it's like well past that. Because like actually going on dates with the same person is still surprising to me. Oh, I came back at the right time. Hell yeah. It's this song. Oop, we gotta crank this too loud. VR headset has a higher resolution per eye than the screen. Extend to VR. I'm like, you could put it into the point of view mode. You could put it into first person. I let this run for so long, the shader's not even working anymore. Oh, look, there's a free. It is. It's one of those days where I'm like, you know, I want to do something, and life says, too bad. Do it another day. Stream dead. Interruptions happening. Oh, I didn't make it so that the messages look at the player, do they? Again, another thing to write down for the that would probably help. So the messages look at the writer. Have to add a VR mode to the roller coaster because you say so. I mean, it's gonna be harder to like. I mean, I could export it to VR, I guess. It's really not gonna be much of an app, but yeah, it's possible. It's funny too, because part of the reason I made the roller coaster was so that it would be a just a vehicle for ads. I was literally thinking of that. Not Cinemark. One of the theaters, one of the movie theaters has the little roller coaster that you ride into the movie. It's because this song has such a fat bass that it's like I got a groove. Okay, so do I want to work on stuff, or do I want to give up and just play routine? Iron Lung? Is this the... Are you talking the game, or are you talking the Markiplier's new movie? Which I think I saw the trailer. Or are the extends getting caught by the the message thing there? Should probably be, yeah, I haven't played Iron long. That one's short though, right? Yeah, but I saw a little of the trailer and I was like, I think it's a very good, like, starter movie. It's like, if this is somebody's, like, first movie... I know he's done some other cinematic stuff, because I know he did, like, a whole choose-your-own-adventure thing on YouTube, but still, like, a very, like, a bottle episode kind of thing, I think is a great idea for, like, a starting out kind of movie. Oh, it's from your area. That's cool. He did, like, a... Oh, I don't even have it on my wish list. Because I was like, this is also pretty short, too, right? I was gonna say, he did Chop Goblins. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Oh, and Gloomwood, yeah. Oh, and I even have Dusk. I was gonna say, he's done some neat stuff that I haven't actually played. Chop Goblins, bro. I like goblins, so it's like it definitely, what is Extend supposed to do? I thought Pagorli was just trolling. It extends the roller coaster. I think it's harder to notice because I think it's... I don't know if it's actually riding all of the different rails or if it is just riding the one. It might just be riding the one, so... Oh, and the stream's dead again. Great. Well, you guys didn't need me to be live anyway. To catch slimes. Ooh, I can completely trash it by doing this, too. There we go. Now I guaranteed that the stream is completely dead. Okay, well now that it's dead and everybody is gone, let's work on something. So let's just do... Did I have, like, the drawer? Back to PowerPoint mode. I'm frozen. I'm frozen in a weird, like, kind of... See, here I am trying to wink. I know if I look to the side, it can look kind of funky. There we go. Can I get it frozen like that? I want to get the dumbest face to be frozen on. Oh, so I do have this. Yeah, I should probably just give up on the stream here. Yeah, okay, it's gonna go in and out. It's frustrating that for me, I've had like very, very minor, like, oh, a video doesn't load or something. But for the most part, it's pretty unnoticeable as to having internet issues. But then I start up a stream and it's like, it's dead. So... That's true. I guess the stream does need to be live for you to catch slimes, but... And I guess you wouldn't even notice if it were dead on the be right back screen. Oh, the add button text I even have. Okay, we're gonna just call this toggle drawer. Because it's gonna be not only add button, but also... Wow, really? There were so many things that were toggling the drawer? That's kind of crazy. And I'm gonna just push through the ads because it's not running anyway. Okay, and then I want to switch the text out. Yeah, now I just want to go back to that last... Well, okay, now I think it's... The album's done, right? I missed the entire album. So... Extend the stream delay a lot. A delay of 30 seconds. Okay. I mean, if the stream is dead, I'm mostly just going to ignore the chat. I mean, as long as the stream is live, you can catch slimes. That's... the important part, I suppose. Yeah, that I missed the entire album even. Okay, let's not just play this song on repeat. As much as I want to just play the song on repeat. Do I have... I'm kind of thinking Penny's Big Breakaway now. That game is gonna live in my head longer than I feel like I played it just because of the album. This song again? Always this song. We're gonna just leave it on repeat. Okay, no, we'll pull up the Penny's Big Breakaway, so. It's at 25 seconds now. That's frustrating. Well, it's so frustrating, I'm not even gonna stream for a week. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if there has there been any news on a government shutdown? I know that's, like, possible. And if it happens, well, then I guess we're not doing the... Yeah, because it's like a big deadline next week, except it kind of needs to have a functioning government. Oh, January 30th funding deadline. So I guess we'll know tomorrow or sometime tomorrow? So, I guess we'll see. Okay, so... Do I want to do the type? I also feel like I'm not functioning enough for... I used to work for a government contractor and it sucked when shutdowns happened. It hasn't affected me much, despite having worked for government-related things, simply because we've been on a contract, so... But that's the whole thing, is that we're kind of turning in our work now, meaning somebody's got to look at it. And if they're not there to look at it, well then, ruh-roh. Reloaded and now it's 3 seconds? Yeah, okay, 3 seconds seems a lot better. Okay. Do I want to do that? I don't know. It's when I get a half an hour delay on when I wanted to start streaming, and then when the stream isn't working and stuff, all of it just to me says, just do something else. But I want to add the runestone system. I want to actually see if I can get the gameplay loop of the game going. I have the core loop going. I want to get the rest of it started, at least. Because it's been... For what this game is, I feel like I've spent too long on it. Or for what is in the game so far, I feel like I've spent way too long on it. That's because I spent a couple months just trying to get a ball to bounce around. It just felt stupid. Okay, so do I undo what I just did and then do a toggle the other type of drawer, or do I want to put in like the... I guess I don't have to pass it a variable necessarily. I could just do some other kind of tracked variable as to... Okay, let's just switch it entirely. Well, I don't know. So I could pass it whatever. Well, and yes, I can, but then it's there's all of these things that I'm like, I don't really think that these need to care about what they're... This just needs to turn on the idea that, like... And this is just a test. I'm overthinking everything here. I'm just trying to get it so that it spits out something. So, Okay, so instead of buttons, I just wanted to spit out runestones, which means I also need to come up with some set of upgrades. Is the other thing, too. Okay, so... I'm going to change you out to say something else. So add a runestone. Okay, then. So how is it actually? Wait, this isn't even doing anything. It's the surprising bit. Like, wait, how is it showing anything? Or rather, maybe that's why it was just kind of on screen the whole time. Yeah, so if I'm fully bringing back this, are the extends working? Well, you can go into the point of view mode again and see. We got 2 whole coasters going here. Oh, I'm way off. What? Where does this other text come from? Didn't I... What? Okay. Oh. You are turning on some kind of add button text. Actually, this should be not there at all. Meaning this is not anything anymore. Well, okay, so then, yeah, so all of these did not need to be here. Whatever. Meaning I could probably get rid of the text object there too, but... You want more than a slideshow? I'm assuming the audio doesn't come through either, so it's just bits and pieces, but... Like I said, stream's gonna be dead. Or if you know, the stream has been dead, the internet has not been working, so I'm just gonna not stream for like a week. We'll just say it's the internet, so... Extend the gnome. Let's see. Can I stretch myself easily? Oh, that's embiggen. Can I? There's the rotate. It's not really an extend. Oh, audio is perfectly fine? Oh, I was kind of assuming the audio was also going to have issues if the frames are off. Huh. That seems kind of crazy to me that the, I guess I'd have to change it so that I could actually stretch myself. Just the frames are very slow or non-existent. Huh. That's kind of wild. Okay, sometimes the audio cuts out too. That's what I was assuming. Was that it would, if the internet is having issues, then all of the things attached to the pipes of the internet there are gonna have issues. Okay, so where's the, yeah, I was gonna say UI buttons. Yeah, it's, again, it's a rewrite for the different types and stuff too. Yeah, but this is specifically buttons. But now I wanted to draw runestones instead. So, do I just repurpose this? Or do I... Your internet is not having issues? I do realize it's entirely on my end because of the snow and stuff. But I'm glad your internet's not having issues. I was gonna say, you're not in a different country, right? Did you not get hit with snow? I guess if you're in... I think only half of the US got hit with snow, so... Internet has a daily outage, which isn't nice, but at least it's short. Is it a, like, scheduled daily outage? Is it, like, a certain time of day? I really do need to block the one number that I have that calls me consistently at 11:30, but has never left a message. Got 11 inches of snow. That's more than we got. We got some amount of snow, and then it's just been a lot of ice. Like, it took me an hour to hack my car out of its little ice wheel locks there. Yeah, so it's like the actual car was not covered in ice, or at least it had some amount of ice and snow that I scraped off. But yeah, it was to actually drive the car out of the parking spot. I needed to hack through the ice. Yeah, okay, random outage, but consistently every day. Just at different times for different lengths. Huh. Because that almost sounds like it should be a, like, routine maintenance or something, but it also sounds like it's... If it were routine, that it would be at a certain time for a certain amount of time. It just seems kind of odd. Oh, and I guess I don't have... this is all ugly. I don't think I'm doing this right. This needs to be... I just need to have a certain kind of item. Like, and I think I started some of that, but... Yeah, and I don't have a UI version of this either. This seems like a bad idea. Yeah, because it's the same kind of code, it's just a different game object. Well, and it's a different thing that it's initializing here, too. Yeah, this is one of those, do I really need to switch this out? The wording on this out? No, not really, but I'm doing it anyway. And again, we're just going to go line by line and just switch this out. Do I have fiber optic for my internet? I doubt it. I don't know. No, I don't think I have fiber. I don't think it's super fancy internet. Like, I pay for more internet, but that doesn't mean that the connection is... fancy. Oh, you've got fancy fiber internet. No wonder you're not having issues with the whatchamacallit. No wonder your internet is not having issues. Actually, color manager, get the other color palette. So when it spawns a root stone, there we go. Yeah. I want it to set to the other color palette. Yeah, I know Brainoid mentioned, like, hey, maybe change out the color palette. And then there's a part of me that's like, you know what, maybe to be obnoxious, we're just never gonna do that. Nah. At some point, Like, I do think it'd be a good idea to go on one of those Discords and kind of solicit opinions of, like, if you were to retheme this game, how would you theme it? Because it seemed like, based on the ratings for the game off of this, that there was not a ton of interest in the actual visuals and theme of the game. But, yeah, especially out of 40 games, I ranked it 39th. Like, the abstract theme did not appeal to people, but I don't know what other kind of theme would go good, though. And then I go look at my inspirations, and I'm like, they are all abstract. And I guess technically a maze is doing more of, like, wood and metal as a theme, instead of straight abstract. Although this is kind of a lie, because I know they also have skins that you could reskin the game. It sucks that there's some like mobile games do that just here's ads and other nonsense. Like immediately. Okay, so when I do spawn runestone. Yeah, because I keep poking at that silly gecko out game occasionally. Like I'm taking a dump and I'm like, you know, do I want to play a phone game? Let's just boot this up. And I'm like, you know, the puzzles in this game are interesting, but you have to have a banner ad at the bottom of the screen, and then it pops up with an ad when you finish the level, and then it pops up with a pop-up that says you got some stuff, and it pops up with a pop-up that says you got some stuff, then it pops up with a pop-up that's like, you want to win some more money, and then it pops up with a pop-up that's like, here, you want to win some more money for an ad. And I'm like, no, I just want to solve the puzzle, and I don't want to solve it with any of the other extra stuff. I just want to solve the puzzle, please. But too bad. Which I think if I went into airplane mode, it might be better. But it's like, I don't want to go into airplane mode just to play a silly phone game, so. Okay, I did have an initialized runestone sort of thing. This feels like I should just be hitting this and say spawn rate. No. But this is the UI version. Again, this just feels kind of weird and ugly and bad. Like, I think I need to be making this more of a... Maybe one of these days, I just say it's going to be a rewrite day, and we're going to go through each piece of the code and figure out a good way to rewrite it. Extend the coaster to hell. Where's the damn coaster? It is the, oh, it is! It is a coaster to hell. It's entirely going just straight down. Yeah, the second one you almost got it up onto the screen. There you go. Now you can have maximum coaster. Oh, is the game lagging? Did you guys extend it too far? Now the game's lagging. Oh, there. Now you got one that's So if I put it back to where I had it. Yeah, there you go. Now you got it up onto the screen. I guess it's still a little off, but I really need to do the transparent camera on that too. Okay, I need to test this. Or I need to give up on this and just go play routine, or I don't know. If the stream's gonna be dead and I won't be able to stream for a while anyway, it's one of those like maybe I just come back in a week. I need to put the stuff into here. Yeah, that's a UI button variant. So, how did I do the button variant? Okay, so the way I want to do this is I drag a runestone out, and let's say you are actually a UI runestone. Yeah, okay, this kind of thing feels okay, where it's like, okay, you are in fact a variant of a runestone. That's fine. And then prefab variant. Yeah, there we go. Only one of my gifted subs is left, but it was very generous of others to give away submarines. I'm like, Pagorli did not type dad joke in there. You don't have to fill that role. Now I gotta say it for everything. No, you don't have to be the person who does dad jokes. No, you don't have to be the person that says no you. You can strive for something different. You can strive for something better. That wasn't a bad joke though. It would be surprising if anybody had the money or submarines to. Well, I guess militaries would be giving away submarines to other countries. So more puns. I don't know if I could just come up with puns off the top of my head though. Especially because I'm trying to do this at the same time. So is it just the tags? Is that really all I did to switch it out? Also, there shouldn't be too many children for the runestone. Oh yeah, I forgot to catch me some slimes. Okay. So for this UI button, was there anything else that determines that it is a UI thing, or is it literally just the fact that I called it UI? But I think the UI layering is what's going to put it in the right camera. Right? Yeah, the grid space doesn't look like it's set up, and then the button doesn't look like it's UI. I mean, it might literally just be re-tagging it. Just making it a prefab variant, just re-tagging it and relayering it. Okay, so now we go to Game Manager. And dump. Wait, prefab. Not this specific not that specific object that's in the scene, but the prefab. Not that specific object that's in the scene. That's what I was just saying. This one. What the heck is this? What even is that? I don't remember adding that object, but it looks like the only object that looks added. Only says that you could give away Subway sandwiches. I mean, I haven't been to Subway in a long time. I remember we went to Subway right when I moved here, because there was a Subway within walking distance, and that Subway has now died. But that would have been... No, when I moved here. So that would have been a year or so ago. That was the last time I went to Subway. Yeah, my dad loves it, and it's fine. I don't see what makes it so interesting. you are a beauty. You are a butt. There we go. Because you are not doing the thing I want. When it says draw from hand, now I needed to actually do this other thing. So then we just comment that out for now. I don't think it spawned any runestones though. Oh, in UI runestones. So UI buttons. Okay, where is this getting set then? Oops, I did not switch everything out. Whoopsie daisies. There's probably stuff that I missed here too, but that's okay, whatever. Okay, UI buttons. Where are you getting set though? I was gonna say, that's not a... That doesn't even need to really be this visible here, but that's okay. So, how am I adding to this list of buttons? I would say draw hand is what's adding to the hand based on the hand size there, which is just adding to the hand based on the hand size there. It's the same... Okay, now that they're not overlapping, hopefully. Although I would assume I would have been able to see the runestone inside of the button. Yeah, you are not making anything here. Oh, you are. I lied. Oh, they're under. They are under the drawer. That don't help me much. Okay, so we changed the spawn position for the runestones to be different than... They should just spawn in the same spot as the buttons, I would assume. Why is it different? Also, why do I have these magic numbers in here? That doesn't feel like I should. Yeah, just like this doesn't feel like that should be just floating around there either. So maybe like a -6 or something? It's because I keep telling myself this is temporary until, you know, it's 9 months, 10 months later. It's getting more and more permanent. No, I can still scrap everything and remake it all in Godot. No, are you floating too high? No, okay, you are getting cut off by the drawer. This is spawning at the same spot as the flipping buttons, essentially. Why are these not doing that? So why is the... Why are you not hovering either? Was it doing that with the UI buttons? Gosh dang it. Hogwarts Legacy probably has a lot of magic numbers. Yeah, I don't know about the math of Hogwarts, but also I'm pretty sure you were aiming for a pun, and that one, you were stretching it a little bit. Not as good as the subway pun, or submarine pun rather. Submarine pun was better. I'm both gonna turn my nose up at your puns and also judge them for not being good enough. So now I need to move these down a bit. Why are they in such a different spot here? -8 and 9? They look smaller too. Like, why is it different? They should be spawning it basically the same as the buttons. I don't understand why they look different. Also, there should be different types of runestones. They shouldn't all be the same, right? Okay, so 2 problems being it's not... Okay, this looks better though. But they seem oddly sized, and they're also not... Are those things just blockades? No, these are supposed to be jokers. The end goal is to turn these into, once I have a shader and a constellation on top of it. They're supposed to be jokers, a la Balatro. Which is probably the next thing I'm going to add, is the ability for it to do... Now you say Spirit Pond runestones? Yeah, okay, there we go. But visually, it's supposed to look a little more like this. With the, which I guess I could do like a wood texture or something as a placeholder too. But yeah, I was thinking instead of putting runes on the runestones, I was gonna do constellations instead. That seems like it's just stupid. It doesn't seem like it's actually a problem. Okay, so why is the tooltip not happening either? Okay, so 2 problems here. Why is it not doing different types of runestones? And why is it not... Because I have 3, right? So there should be a chance of it being different. It's in the runestone prefab? Yes. Names. Oh, that's why. Upgrades and names. There we go. So now upgrades begin. Oh, I left the descriptions because the descriptions aren't showing up anyway. Okay, so now we add this to be... Oh, wait, it's very specific because I'm making the game poorly. The... Where's the thing? You. It's not the runestone, right? I mean, this might still be attaching to the scoring, whatever the scoring is. Oh, and it's been an hour. I'm gonna sit. Okay, you are... Score manager! That's the one. Where's score manager? Okay, like tutorial text, I don't think. There it is. Okay, I hadn't messed with it in a while. Okay, but score manager has a very specific set of palindrome and price. Of that I need to be able to change. Like, this needs to be a little easier to do, but... And then how was I doing the upgrades? Yeah, because this is different than... Oh, I had a certain way that I was parsing this, right? Or did I have it doing this? Just not with the quotes. Oh, I'm dead. But then if I type in 521, that's not gonna fly either. 5, 2, 1. Oh no, what did I have? I guess technically I could go back to my streams to find where I had it, but that doesn't feel right. That doesn't. It feels like it might have been the thing, but then this. Or was it just 521? Okay, but hopefully it should pick a different color. Well, okay, I guess we'll see if that happens too. Oh, you're not gonna. So now if I hit restart. So yeah, not picking a different color. And not picking a different thing. So why are you only rolling the one thing? What? The tooltip is having issues? Okay, whatever. I want to figure out why it is not deciding on something different when it rolls a new thing. Because it's not initializing the runestone on start. Well then how about reinitialize it? Yeah, the reason I was doing runestones is because it just feels a little more clever than just like random junk. I know that's what a lot of roguelikes do, is random junk, but it's one of those things that I like about Vtuber is that it does have some kind of thematic thing a little bit. So, why are you being picky? Okay, initialize runestone, which I thought was... Yeah, okay, so it is already doing that. If the color palette is not able to know... Yeah, but selected upgrade should be between 0 and the names.count, of which the names has 3 names. Did I change this one? I didn't change just this one, did I? I didn't change any of them. Wait, well, huh? You... Refab. I didn't change this one, did I? Oh no! I changed this one. That's why. Okay, I lied. So you... Don't do that. And also... Don't do that. Or... Don't do that. And don't do that. So... Oh, I never did get the clips off the last stream. I was trying to get back into doing that too. All these things I want to do. And none of them are work. I don't want to go to work. Yeah, it's always like, I got this long list of things I want to do. What can I move around in my schedule? And then I look at this large block of 8 to 10 hours that I'm doing stuff for work, and it's like, can I do something about that? That's the problem area. Alright, here. And then... Is it 521 or is it 521? Something like that? I don't know. Okay, so that was in the runestone, right? Not the UI runestone. We should have been mixing up the colors, though. At least. No, wait. Or the UI ones. The UI ones should have mixed up the colors, then. No, you just refuse. And are you also still pear? I'm glad you're popping up, but... Okay, so now it is doing... it is rolling different stuff, okay. Why are you not rolling a different color, though? What is in the color palette? Man, recently, it feels like if I miss a glass of water, if I just don't drink enough for some amount of time, it's like, no, that kind of hurts. I guess I can mention it to the urologist. Because I do have those little 2mm kidney stones that I'm like, hopefully... that... Because those I would like to pass when they're small. It's like, 2mm doesn't feel like it should be awful. Yeah, 4mm was painful, but mostly in the middle of the night. That's what sucked about it. Is that it decided that like 3 in the morning was the... Oh, which now that I think about it, if I hadn't drunk water all night, that would make sense as to why 3 in the morning was the most painful time. I guess I'm just gonna stay up all night chugging water from now on. Because I do wake up and I'm like, that doesn't feel good. It's like, okay, I just need to get an IV drip going in the middle of the night. I also need to just do better about drinking water in the middle of the day, though. I still have to keep up with my water intake. Okay, the runestone color palette is this color palette. You're pulling from there, clearly. I have 2 color palettes. At least. Okay, the color manager. Right? Color manager has 2 in here. Of which I know it's pulling that one color. Color palette, get color that. Oh. That would explain why it's pulling just the one color. You actually need to be set up to pull the color from whatever the actual thing is. I don't actually have a number attached to... Okay, well, I lied then. I do, for now, random dot... Yeah, no, these need to be set to whatever they're supposed to be set to. Or rather, they need to be set to so the name and the color match. So, color palettes... palette. Count. Colors dot count. Okay, so now are you gonna give me a different rainbow of colors? The one problem being the color should be attached to what the actual name of the thing is. Yay! It's a different set of colors. The tooltip is still not showing up, but it's a different set of colors. Yeah, those are a little closer to like a jewel tone kind of thing. Okay, so the only problem being the color is not related to the name of the thing. Well, technically they should be attached to like